Hello and welcome back. Today we'll look at something basic but very important. What's the first thing we do when we meet someone? We greet them or we introduce ourselves if you're meeting them for the first time. And if we don't know how to do this, it can be pretty awkward. So today we'll look at some simple ways of introducing ourselves in different situations. Let's look at informal situations first. Let's say you're meeting somebody at the gym or at the park or at a social gathering or in your English class. How would you introduce yourself? You can just say hi or hello, followed by a name, like this. Hi, I'm Tanya. Or, hello, my name is Tanya. And then you can add something that is specific to your situation. For example, hi, I'm Tanya. I'm in your English class. Or, hello, my name is Tanya. I joined the gym recently. Or you could say something like this. Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Tanya. I just moved in next door. And make sure that you always reply to an introduction with nice to meet you, like this. Hi, I'm Vijay. Nice to meet you, Tanya. And people usually ask some follow-up questions that are related to your work or school or where you live. Some common questions are, where do you live? Or where are you from? And you can say, I live in, and then mention the place. For example, I live in East Bandra, or I live near the Central Mall. Another question could be, what do you do? Meaning, what do you do for a living? You can mention your position followed by the profession. I work as the manager at ABC Bank, or I'm a student, or I'm an English trainer. Another question could be, what brings you here? When they ask you that question, they are just asking you the reason behind you being here. Let's say somebody asks you this question in the English class. You can say, I'm preparing for my competitive exams, or I just want to improve my English skills. There is no right or wrong answer. And now let's look at how to introduce somebody else. You can say, this is my friend Natasha, or have you met my friend Natasha? And the reply could be, hi Natasha, nice to meet you. And now let's look at how to greet somebody you already know. You can say, hi, how are you? And the reply could be, I'm good, thank you. And you? Or you could ask, hi Natasha, how have you been? And the reply could be, I'm good, or I'm fine, thank you. Or you could also ask, hi, how are things? And they could say, not bad, thank you. Not bad is not a negative word. It just means I'm okay. And now let's look at how to say goodbye. You can say something like, I must go now, see you later. And the reply could be, see you later, bye. Or you can say, I had a great time, see you soon. And for that you could say, sure, take care. And now let's look at a sample conversation. And now let's look at how to do the same thing in formal situations. At a business meeting or at your workplace. You could say good morning up to 12 p.m., good afternoon up to 5 p.m., and good evening beyond that. Please note that good night is something you say when you leave. It is not used for greeting people. Or you could just say hello. So you can introduce yourself like this. Good morning, I don't think we have met. I'm Vidya, the senior sales manager. Or you could say, hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Vidya. I'm the senior sales manager. And now let's look at how to introduce another person in a formal situation. You could say, I would like you to meet my colleague, Jisha Thomas. Or, please meet my colleague, Jisha Thomas. Let's look at what to say after this introduction. You could say, it's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Thomas. And she could say, I'm pleased to meet you too. Or you could say, how do you do, Miss Thomas? And the reply for that can be, how do you do, thank you. Or I'm fine, thank you. And now let's look at how to greet somebody you already know in a formal situation. You can say something like, good morning, Miss Kapoor. How are you today? And the reply could be, I'm very well, thank you. And you? Or you can say, hello, Miss Kapoor. Nice to see you again. And the reply could be, thank you. Nice to meet you too. And now let's look at how to say goodbye in formal situations. You could say, goodbye, it's been a pleasure meeting you. And the reply for that could be, the pleasure is all mine. I hope to see you soon. Or you could say, it was nice meeting you. Thank you for everything. And the reply could be, likewise, I hope to see you soon again. Now let's look at a formal conversation. I'm sure you noticed some elements in the conversation that made it more formal. For example, we used the title with the last name. We said Miss Thomas, Miss Kapoor. And we also said, how are you today? Not just how are you. And we also said thank you instead of just saying thanks. So these are some of the small elements that made the conversation more formal. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Thank you.